It's the truth, man, the future, you know. There's a petition to revoke Claressa Shields' boxing license and kick her out of boxing. I'm like, damn, girl. They on your top for real, for real. They on your top like them stiff ass wigs you be wearing. Clarissa can't read the room, y'all. She got Floyd Mayweather reading level. You let her tell it, she ain't been doing nothing wrong. It's everybody's fault. She keep going viral for the wrong reasons. It's everybody's fault. She stay in the news for some dumb shit. It's everybody's fault she moved the way she moved. It's everybody's fault why all these people don't like her. Out of all the boxers, the female athletes, female boxers, other boxers, why is you the one people are petitioning to revoke your boxing license? Why is you? They just picking on you, Clarissa? Is this it? Or are people tired of you? Girl, you got people who won't even watch boxing like, I'm signing this shit. She gotta go. She gots to go. Every time I look up, I don't see her for any good news boxing. Last fight with Franchise Cruz, what happened during the little weigh-in junk? Clarissa over there, starting mess again, trying to put hands on Franchise Cruz, claiming she was trying to headbutt her. When you look at the video, they're just facing off. She's always trying to tell some lie that can easily be debunked. I don't get that part, right? Same thing with this whole Alicia Baumgartner situation where you had some people coming out of my... She smacked her hand. Nah, she smacked that woman in the face. That's what she did. Smacked her in the face. She runs around here believing she popping, because I'm popping, y'all. When in reality, she's popping for all the wrong reasons. Her getting criticized by people, that's what's popping. People putting belt to ass on her behavior, that's what's popping. People love seeing her get dragged. That's what's popping. She's a victim too, man. Now she's putting on this facade where she ain't did nothing wrong and people are out to get her. There's a plot to tear her down. There's a plot to tear you down. You're tearing yourself down. You're your biggest enemy, Clarissa. You're the one causing all the problems in your life as far as social media and people wanting you gone. You're the problem, Pap upstairs. And Capu just gonna sit there, let's do the shit. He ain't gonna step in as a man and say, that's enough, that's enough. You need to tighten up, Clarissa. You don't need to pay these people no mind. Just train, be about boxing. People don't wanna see the online running her mouth all the time, Clarissa. People don't wanna see the got something to say to everybody, Clarissa. People don't wanna see the I'm a black love on Capu's arm, Clarissa. People don't want to see that. Why can't you just box and go on about your business. Why can't you be the Clarissa that was not heard all the time? Unless it's about boxing. She can't do that. She can't do that. She's the algorithm. You let her tell it. You the algorithm. You do know you can be the algorithm for different reasons. You ain't the algorithm because you're getting love out here in these internet streets. You ain't the algorithm because you're just out here so great, being the GWO that you claim to be, which you self-proclaim and self-proclaim and self-proclaim. Yes, it is, Clarissa. Yes, it is. It's self-proclaimed by you and Capoose. Yes, it is. But those ain't the reasons. It's because people believe you're a bad example of how a black woman who is a female athlete is supposed to be, man. You're embarrassing a lot of the sisters. They're getting secondhand embarrassment. And don't let Clarissa fool y'all with they don't want to see a confident, dark-skinned woman and all that, man. Look, man, ain't nobody mad at the Chocolate Sisters. Last time I checked, Chocolate Sisters pushing strollers with babies in the hood like everybody else, man. Chocolate Sisters can get their backs blown out like everybody else, man. Chocolate Sisters got boyfriends and husbands like everybody else, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You got brothers who only date Chocolate Sisters. So don't try to play that card because you got a lot of Chocolate Sisters who don't like you either. They don't like you either. I've seen different shades of black women who have an issue with Claressa Shields and the way she moves out here, man. Cut it out. So out of all these athletes out here, all these boxers, why is you the only boxer out here getting banned? Why you? Why you? Why you getting banned? Why are you the one who got bloggers constantly flaming your ass up? I mean, damn. Niggas is out here making a living from your shenanigans. From the dumb shit you do. I'm talking about the bloggers eating good. Niggas got steak in their teeth and eating shrimp now. He's just lobster. You know what I'm saying? Why? Could it be you don't know how to act out here? Could it be that? Clarissa was on one of them boxing shows, the same boxing show. She called in pretending to be somebody else, like people don't know what she sound like, right? Came out there defending herself, talking in third person, right? Came out there doing that. And I believe she was arguing with Cuz, talking about, man, what Cuz said, your attitude, man, you gotta get your attitude better, man. I ain't got no attitude. I ain't got an attitude. See, that's the problem right there, right? What's the first step of recovery, right? The first step of recovery is to admit you're an addict. You can't even recover without getting through that first step. Clarissa can't even get through the first step, y'all, of recovery, which is to admit that she has a problem, to admit she's in the wrong. She can't even admit she's wrong after smacking somebody at an event. She can't even admit that. She believes she ain't did nothing wrong. Because you threatened me. She said she was going to hit me. She said she was going to beat me up so I can lay hands on her. That's not how that works, Clarissa. That's not how that works, right? but she doesn't want to admit to anything. She wants to play victim. She got her little circle of people defending her, the Des Bryant of the world, the Breakfast Club, you know, and look, man, I never really rocked with the Breakfast Club like that anyways, man. They funny style over there, man. They've been funny styling for years now, man. Let's just keep it a buck, man. Let's just keep it a buck. They'll let her get up there and they'll kiss her ass. They ain't gonna ask her shit. They ain't gonna check fact shit. They just gonna let her talk and be delusional and play victim. Man, miss me with that at the Breakfast Club. Miss me with that. But DJ Big Hand's always playing victim, never takes accountability, never want to admit to the truth, and wonder why there's a petition to get your license snatched. Why you? Why people want to get your license snatched? Why you? They picking on you? They just want to bring me down. All these haters always hating on me. Hating on the chocolate sister. Hating on the strong black woman. That her. Then you got her ghetto sister defending her. She was defending herself. She was defending herself. Cause what happened? Shit, shoo. So what happened was shit, shoo. That's what happened. I don't get it, man. I believe people have a legitimate reason to be upset with Claressa Shields and her behavior. Now, when it comes to this petition to get her license revoked or whatever, I'm like this, right? I do believe there should be some type of consequence for the way she acted, right? Because the sports I watch a lot, like the NBA or the NFL, if that was an NFL event or NBA event and an NBA player smacked another NBA player or an NFL player smacked another NFL player, there would be consequences, right? Like a suspension, like, you know, niggas get suspension 4 to 8 games. NBA might suspend a player for some time. Sometimes when these NBA players act out, they get suspended a whole year. Look what happened with Ja Morant. He got suspended for all the nonsense he was doing. Ja Morant was getting called out. Ja got called out by everybody, right? They was putting belt to ass with him. Ended up getting suspended for a year. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe there should be some type of a consequence for her actions right now. As far as snatching her license, I don't know, but hey, that's what the people want. That should tell you a lot about yourself. That should be a wake-up call. That should have you doing some self-reflecting. That should have you taking some accountability, taking some responsibility. That should be a wake-up call to anybody with a brain, to anybody that really cares about their image and what they got going on. But y'all know Clarissa, she just don't get it. She just don't see it. She can't read the room. And unfortunately for her, she has a man in Caboose who really doesn't care. He loves the attention. He likes being in the blogs. He likes being talked about. This is probably the most he's ever been talked about in the situation, right? He's like, hey, shit, I don't care if people are destroying my woman online left or right. I don't care if she's destroying future business ventures and future business deals, because she's bad for business right now, right? You got companies who might have wanted to work with Clarissa in the future that's probably like, man, I can't put a product behind this woman with all the heat she's getting. Shit, I might do my product a disservice. I might end up losing sales messing with Pep Upstairs. Might end up losing sales. But it's crazy, man. Them folks is tired of you, man. They are tired of you, Clarissa. You don't get it, do you? You just don't get it. But hey, she's gonna learn the hard way, man. You know, you ain't hurting nobody but yourself, man. You ain't hurting nobody but yourself. And this little back and forth you got with Alicia Baumgardner, you're losing that one because as you continue to have more and people going against you and not rocking with you, her celebrity is going through the roof. See, you actually played yourself with that smack you did to her. You ain't do nothing but get her more popular. You ain't do nothing but put more people on her side. You ain't do nothing but have more brands probably look at her and be like, you know what? We gonna work with Alicia because she handled that situation with class. She didn't retaliate. She ain't swing back. She ain't attack you. She understood where she was at. And she understood, you know what? I ain't even gonna react. And that's gonna make her look even worse. Because what you did with me was even worse. Yes, that made you worse. That made you look worse. And I believe Alicia is going to end up being the winner out this situation. I believe we're going to see Alicia Baumgardner on TV before we see Clarissa on TV on any commercial or show or things like this, because at this moment Clarissa continues to crash out and refuses to change. I'm out.